Alright. So, we are picking back up with Final Fantasy. I'm gonna quickly load the game so I can get out of this incredibly, repetitive music here. I have to remember the controls. Okay. Yeah, where we left off, we had just brought the Jolt Tonic to the Elven Castle. So the Elven Prince has awoken. So now we've got the Mystic Key, which from the research I did, and yes, I did do research because I don't have history with this game. We should be able to unlock quite a few doors now. There should be doors in the Elven Castle as well as the Cornelia Castle, which we should head back to because if I recall correctly, there are things that we need that are in those locked rooms. For now, though, I just need to figure out how to get out of here and then get to where I'm trying to go. Okay. Oh, whoop. There was a door there and I wanted to get to the door. Here is just this room, which is... Yeah, because there's that over there. How do I get there? Am I just going about it the wrong way? That would not surprise me in the slightest. This is just a little courtyard. Okay. How do I get to you? Is my question. I think there's clearly a way to get there. Am I overthinking it? Oh my god, you're breaking up this entire hallway. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Dang it. Am I giving up? I might be giving up. Oh, wait. I forgot. The blue dot is where the ship is. So we want to go back. Dang it. We want to go back to... Okay. Let me get back. Whoops. I was not kidding. I'm definitely going to have to remember the controls. How do I... Okay. Because we have this. Okay. I'm gonna have to remember everyone's abilities and such, but that should be okay. It's tough going between so many games, but I mean a lot of the general gameplay loop is the same, which is nice. Alright. Yeah, between Harvestella and then Octopath, which we'll be picking up again later this week. I've been like in that zone of games that are similar, but still just different enough. Okay. Sick. So it's gonna be a trip. I mean, it kind of always is when you go between games. Like, I know especially like going from my Steam Deck to like my Switch and stuff like that. That is a monumental pain in the butt. We got a smooch, apparently. Okay. I'm just trying to find the locked rooms. Okay, can't get there that way. There's stairs. Do these stairs go where I want them to go? Is there stuff down this way? No, just... I know there's treasure to be found with this mystic key. I just need to find it. No, nothing in there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, switching between consoles is such a pain in the butt for remembering controls. Especially, like, like I said, with stuff like the Steam Deck versus like the Switch, because you get so used to, oh, A is here and B is here and this does this, etc., etc., and then all of a sudden you're like, this is not doing what I expect it to do. It's very much a pain. Where? I know there's treasure. I just need to find it. So, all that to say, I'm definitely going to be squirrely with the controls. Okay. There's treasure rooms here. I know there are. The internet told me so. Okay, how do I get there? Do I have to enter from a different spot on the map? I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. Mayhaps? I don't know. Ooh, go around back, actually. I forgot this is here. This might actually be it. This might be the move. I know from what I recall, one of the items that we're going to need to advance is somewhere in this castle. So we want to get there so we can, you know, not have to come back. Oh, well, here we go. The time has come to use the key to open the doors. The equipment within is sure to help you. Thank you for the guidance. Ooh. Got a mithril knife. Saber. A cottage. Ooh, that's good. If I recall correctly, that's like the best field healing item. You obtain nitro powder. I think this is it. I think this is the thing we need. All the other stuff ain't bad, though. Iron armor. And a tent. Sick. How do I pull up the menu? Tab. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ah. Okay. Not much that could be improved for all of our friends here. Yeah. So we have that iron armor that nobody else could use, apparently. Not the worst in the world. I think that's one of those, things. Like, I know with, D&D and stuff, like, you know, similar things. There's, like, the light armor versus heavy armor, and what you're able to use and what you're not, etc., etc. Mechanics that I am personally not as familiar with. Like, the most I run into it is with stuff like Skyrim, which is very different. Okay. There's probably not much he can offer here that we would want, but what we can do is sell the stuff we don't need. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Because we just want the money. And we'll wait to stock up on anything until we are in the next major city. Because I think the more we progress, the better items there are. I'm going to shamelessly use this guide to figure out where I need to go. Sail along the west coast to a small port south of the Chaos Shrine. And there's a cave over there. I see. Okay. As soon as we hit the water. Ow. Oh, this might be a problem. We've not gone far, so we might go back and hit the inn. Thank God. Because I really don't want to use the Phoenix down on anybody. No offense to our beloved friends here. So back we go. To the inn. I was just thinking as we were getting relief, I was like, it's probably fine. I wasn't really paying attention, but nobody should be that hurt. Idjit. And this is also like the cheapest inn there is. That I'm aware of thus far. Again, it seems like everything kind of scales the further you get in the game. So, now we are appropriately healed. Okay. Off we go. The mountain that we are heading for is somewhere over in this direction. just do this. Okay. Not get too crazy with magic and stuff unless it's really... Like when we have like 7 enemies on the screen, it's like, okay, yeah, we'll use the thunder magic. But for stuff like this, it's like, eh. Okay, there's a port over here somewhere. Ow. Okay, at least they got their hits out early. Okay. Alright. There's a port somewhere. South of the Chaos Shrine. This tells me nothing. It just shows me where it is. Right there. Oh, this. That's fine. Yeah, these ogres don't hit nearly as hard anymore, which is nice. Alright. Cool. Everybody's leveling up, which is never a bad thing. And we'll just get to this little hole in the mountains. Whoop. This is definitely a game I would have struggled with, like, as a kid. Like, just figuring out where to go. And I'm sure it would have been different if all, like, you know, if that was, like, the way of things, you know, with games that was at that age. But also, I had this, like, it was like a Scooby-Doo, like, Game Boy Color game. And I never managed to beat it in my entire young life. Like, I could figure out a couple of the puzzles, but I could just never get very far. And it wasn't until I was much older and I watched, like, a YouTube playthrough, which I was surprised there was one. Ooh, money. Yeah, I was surprised there was one, but I was able to, like, actually see how the game was meant to conclude. I was like, oh, I've never seen these spots before. Okay, so we're in the home of the dwarves. Explore for a couple chests. Go south to unlock a large room with the Mystic Key. Okay. I gotta get out of the way. I'm trying to advance. This must be the large room? Question mark? Yeah. I mean, people like to complain about games being too hand-holdy, but ultimately, like, there's a balance. You know? I got a tent, a great helm, worm killer, ether, potion, mithril mail, money, and a cottage. Sick. But yeah, there's definitely a balance with games where, like, yes, there needs to be some exposition, but it can be overdone. Like, one thing that I've definitely found frustrating is in games where you kind of have like cutscenes that you know, like, rather than just having the one thing be part of a large cutscene, you end up having to deal with, like, you're in a cutscene and then you move to the next area and then there's another cutscene and then you move to the next area and then there's another cutscene. Like, there's some occasions where that kind of works. Like last stream with us trying to save Arya, and kind of like running along that sort of like crazy like beach area and, you know, stopping every so often for her memories. It's like, narratively, this kind of makes sense. But sometimes it's like so painful. And as much as I love Pokemon games are definitely bad about that nowadays. Nice to fast. Those are just for display. You can fight with them. Okay. If only I could have some of the legendary metal adamantite. I'd be able to craft such a magical sword. Okay. We talked to... His name is Smith, apparently. I was not paying attention to that. Instead, talk to Narek in a green hat. Oomst. Oh, is he down there? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would be totally fucking lost with this game without, like, a guide. But there is such a thing as, like, too much. Like, sometimes it just gets to the point where you're like, okay, like, I get it, let me play the game now. It just makes it feel like it drags. Nitro powder. The explosive force in this powder will have me open a canal in no time flat. I owe ya. I'm not even gonna try with the accent, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Now we can blast this rock to smithereens. What are you standing around for? That powder's set to blow. Unless you plan on going with it, you best get out of... Well, you still can. Just running. You got treasure from 10% of the chests, apparently. Okay. Lovely. There was a very long explosion. I can't wait to see what loot is what lies out there. I appreciate them writing out accents, but sometimes it makes my brain combust. I can't wait to see what lies out there beyond that canal. Okay, cool. Neither can I. The narrative is pushing me in that direction. As well as the guide that I found online. This is definitely one of those games where you really want to talk to all the NPCs. At least I think that was kind of the point. Because otherwise, I know, I would have no idea where I'm going. I definitely felt that way when I was younger and I tried playing the first Zelda for the first time. Let's just set them all on fire. Yeah, I just remember being very lost the first time I tried playing. Just because I was like, I kind of feel like I don't know where I need to be. But we got that worked out. And I think part of it too is like getting in the mindset with these older games because, again, we're used to a lot more like exposition, we're used to a lot more hand-holding. So it's kind of finding that mindset to be like, no, I really should like explore every nook and cranny and speak to every single person, or I'm gonna miss stuff. I'm not gonna know where I need to go next. Keep going west past a small island until you reach a port on the other side. Here we go. Whoops. Ow. Okay. We're definitely doing a lot more damage now, which is nice. Man, accuracy for our white mage is just an issue. Okay. Here we've got a little village, it looks like. Yes, let's stay the night. Okay. There should be new spells here, which are always good. What do you have for us? Restores a lot of HP to one ally. Ooh, revives one KO to ally. Damage to all unit and it restores HP to the entire party. That would be really useful. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for it. Just because I'm always concerned about that now, knowing how, like, few options you have to revive anyone. Okay. Instantly kills all enemies. I wish I knew that was there. Let's see. Can we get any more money? Not gonna lie. I'm sure that's not, you know, nearly as great as it sounds on paper, but I am very intrigued. Okay. Longsword could be good. Let's do this. Oh wait, I forget the equipment used there. Now he's got the worm killer. Now, sell. So I'm sure we have some stuff we can get rid of. Equipment-wise, this saber that we don't need, and this broadsword. Mithril mail. I see. Okay, it's not as nice. Well, it sells for a lot, so. I actually think we just bought that, but that's okay. We've made a fair amount of money back. We actually probably only need, like, one little battle outside of the city to be able to get more magic. Ooh. It's a gravestone. Glad that I stopped to view that. What do you have for us? That's a lot of money for some armor. Amulet would... Armlet. Not amulet. Armlet would be good. Bronze gloves. Steel gloves. There's quite a bit of good equipment, but I really want to up the magic as well. Are we just going to, like, chill here for a bit? And just stock up on equipment? I think it wouldn't be a bad idea. Giant living in the cave eats rocks. He'll eat just about any kind of rock, but I hear he especially likes gems. He can't get enough of them. Okay, so there's a giant we'll have to talk to at some point. I'm sure. The Cavern of Earth is to the south of Melman on a peninsula called the Devil's Tail. It used to be the closer you got to that cave, the more fertile the soil. Now it's a barren waste. Okay. The earth is decaying, and it's all the doing of the vampire that lives in the Cavern of Earth. Our town is in such rotten shape because he's blocking the flow of the power of Earth. Will you stop him for us? Okay, apparently there's a vampire. Again, would not have gotten that otherwise. The vampire attacked, destroying our church and leaving our city in shambles. Is there nothing we can do to stop the ruination of the earth? Restore the crystals to grace. Okay. Is that all the exposition we're getting? Stop by my father's shop, okay? If the earth crystal regains its glow, life will return to the earth. The hills and valleys will again be green. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of all the exposition we really need at this point. In the cave on the southern tip of this continent lives a man named Sada. He's a wise man who knows much. Okay. And I assume that's the church that was destroyed. Okay. We'll fight a little bit. We'll get some more magic. For our black mage. As well as maybe some equipment. Let's see what the monsters around here are like. More wolves. Okay. This reminds me very much of, like, grinding in Pokemon Emerald. Man, which I spent so much time doing. I think I've mentioned on a previous stream that I had, like, a Professor's Challenge going on for my copy of Emerald, and that is so painful. Because after the first couple of gyms, Rust Earth Tunnel is, like, the only place you can really, like, effectively grind and get levels. You get so sick of Whismur. Just trying to level, especially your starter. Because they evolve at, like, level 36. So you're just there forever. I think you get, like, maybe 700 XP, which is not a lot at all. Like, early levels is fine, but, you know, getting all the way up to, like, level 36 sucks. Okay. What do we have for monies? Okay, we're making a fair amount. Let's just grind a little bit. Let's get some cash monies. While I don't know, talk about shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is one of those things that, like, the process of grinding is, like, kind of boring in the moment, but it's also kind of, like, something I could just do and, like, zone out. Like, today at work, I actually had some time set aside to work on a, just, like a project that we've had going on, like, cleaning up some stuff, some accounts, and it was awesome because I was not originally scheduled to have that time today, but they updated my schedule, and so I spent the last half of my shift just repeatedly, like, copy paste in Excel. It was so good. I loved that so much. I just need more menial tasks in my life is really the crux of it. Like, repetitive tasks like that can suck, but if it's something like that where I can just, like, throw on headphones and just zone out, fantastic. Great. I could do that all day. Whoops. I don't know if I hit what. That's okay. As long as they all die. Cool. Yeah, like, those kinds of tasks, they're so good because I literally had, like, 4 hours of just that. It was fantastic. I much prefer that to the actual customer service part of my job. Oh man, our thief there is doing some crazy damage right now. I do money-wise. Yeah, we'll mess around with it. We'll do a little more. Get some money, level up, never hurts. Ooh, Ogre Chief. Ow. That's some crazy defense, it looks like. Okay. Whew. Okay. Nice. We're pretty close to leveling up again, which is sweet. Yeah. I wish I was given more time during the week to be just working on stuff like that. But alas, that is not actually my position, so I just get to deal. I have some more schedule time coming up soon though, so as long as, like, there's nothing with scheduling that goes awry, I have another few hours to just zone out and work on other stuff, which I greatly prefer. I've thought about, like, studying and getting some certification in something that would allow me to do essentially that. I mean, like, data entry jobs and stuff like that exist, but they're weirdly hard to get, and frankly, like, my current company, just, the benefits are way too good. Which, stinks, but... Let's use some magic here. Just hopefully knock everybody out. Okay, are all of the wolves just gonna attack first? Okay. Ow. Come on. Alright, Hubert. Sick. I see, like, there's the option for, like, the order in the pause menu, like, here. I don't actually know how much it changes, though, because they don't always attack in the same order. You know what I mean? So, not sure. I'm just kind of vibing. I'm sure there's some, like, strategists out there who are absolutely losing it, but I don't particularly care. I will do as I please. Including making poor decisions because I'm uninformed. Alright. I think it's kind of hurting here. That's okay. I'll just use a single potion. Because we're not doing anything crazy. It seems like the enemies around here are all pretty manageable. Actually, I didn't even see. 6,500, not bad. Ow. Okay, come on. Okay, that one fled. I think that's the first time I've actually seen an enemy flee that I can recall. No complaints. Yeah, pretty close to leveling up. I will take that. No, we were ambushed. Never fun. Man, they're really going after Hubert. He's like the only one I call by name, and it's because Hubert is just... It tickles me. Alright, come on. Cool. Cool, leveled up. And got an antidote for our trouble. Nice. Okay. I figure we'll go back now. So we have enough for a new spell. Now the big question is the accuracy of Scourge. I mean, kind of... We have a lower level version of that, I think. I mean, why not? I think it's just very limited use, is the thing. Which, not the end of the world. Okay. It's weapons... What's this here? Let's get some steel gloves. Anything else we want to grab? I don't know if there's another, like... Oh, that's right, we've been through here, okay. Other shop with things like potions that I've just missed. I feel like there's not. There's not, which is interesting. Everyone's kind of optimal for the moment. Okay. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Goodness. Alright. The armlets were mentioned as a good idea, which I wasn't even paying attention to. I'm still, like, pretty stinking tired. But... see, I think we have some equipment we can sell, which is not selling for a lot, but we can sell it. Yeah. So, I might try to swing for the armlets. Just so our mages have a bit better defense. I mean, in an ideal world, we would get it for all three, 'cause, with our thief. So I'd see improvement there for all of them, but that would be 12,000, and that would be a lot. Considering I think we don't get a ton when we do these fights anyway. Okay, come on. Cool. Sick. Yeah, only like 78. I mean, I'm sure it depends also on the creatures that you fight. We'll do a couple more fights. What if we just do that? Ow. Jeez. Jeez. Insta-death is interesting. We will just do a bit of this. I'd like to level up our 2 mages. Let's use magic. I'll do lightning damage for funsies. That was one of the things that was really... I dealt with a lot more in Octopath, was like the weaknesses, because I really don't pay attention to Harpstella like at all. And I know I should. It's just, I don't know, it's more... I wouldn't want to say prevalent. It just, I find that I think about it more. Let's see. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, we should get back to the little town now that everyone's leveled up once and hit the inn again. Okay. Goodness, I am sleepy. Ugh. One of these days I'll be properly rested. Today's not that day. Okay. I'm gonna be heading west. And towards the Cavern of Earth. Northern Mountain Range. Okay. We'll figure it out. Westward. Preemptive strike. Cool. No complaints there. Okay. Let's look down this way. Oh god, what are these? I don't like them. Ow. Dude, leave our stinking mage alone. Jeez. Okay. I believe it's through here. Yes. Yes. Yes? Ew, tarantulas. I try not to hold too much animosity towards spiders IRL. But these guys in particular look pretty nasty. Which is the point. I try to take the, you don't bother me, I don't bother you approach with spiders. My roommate is terrified of spiders. So, between the two of us, I am the one who deals with the bugs. Okay. Many new enemies alongside familiar faces. Okay. Northern and southern paths to get the treasure chests. Let's see. Oh, he's asleep. That's not great. Okay, and that one fled. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, here we go. Ew. Jeez. Ow. Leave the mages alone. Okay. It's like we have the Phoenix down, but I prefer not to be forced to use it. We've defeated 500 monsters. Oh my god. An Earth Elemental. Let's do that. I probably could have saved that for something better, but that's okay. Ooh, excellent. Okay, we've got quite a bit of money there. Okay. Okay. Nice. At least everyone's leveling up. Okay, we want to take the... Whoops. Nope. Southern path here. Once we deal with these gargoyles. Jeez. Actually, do you have better magic for that? No, just revives. Okay. That's fine. We need to use a potion. So the last thing we need is to lose our white mage. Ba-ba-dum-bum. At least we have 2 Phoenix down, which is nice. And we've got a few more potions than I thought we did. Excellent. That makes me feel better. Oh, I think this is the one we want to go to. Yes, perhaps. Jesus. Okay. Jeez. Jeez. Alright. Oh, good grief. Okay. Okay, that should be good for everybody. So here? Yes. Oh my god, right as we walk in. That's for undead enemies. Okay. My back's kind of killing me, not gonna lie. I'm just like sitting here. Oh man, monsters. Jeez. Jeez. Dang it. Oh my god, okay. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. 3 of our party leveled up all at once. Sick. Got an antidote. Before we go messing with this chest. I think this is definitely a case where that's warranted. Oh my god. Lee. Okay. Okay, fire seemed to do a bit more. There we go. They give a lot of experience, at least. And we've been getting quite a bit of money. Which is excellent. Finally, these guys we can handle. Whoops. Ow. Cool. Not here. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well, great. Yeah, it really didn't do a lot of damage. That's okay. Cool. Free experience. Money. Damn it. It's like Earth Elementals specifically. I should use magic. That's fine. Jeez. Hmm. Ow. Jeez. Got a potion. Nice. Really probably could have used the high potion on our fighter there, but that's okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. I want to say, unless there's another room to the north, which I don't think there is. Alright, cool beans. Is there a room up this way? No. We want to go this way. East to the stairs, which I did see on the map before. Anacondas. Cool. Not very strong, apparently. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Go east, where you'll find a room in the northeast corner. Troll. Jeez. Cool. So in the northeast corner. Okay. I don't even know what you are. Got more health than I was anticipating. Cool. Not too much more, though. We definitely won't be hard up for cash after we're out of here. Which I'm okay with. Ow. Jeez. At least they're not doing a ton of damage. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, get out of the way. Thank you. Another troll. Ow. Oh, okay. That was fine. Alright, both these guys leveled up. A coral sword. A tent. And money. And no monsters this time. Okay. Effective against aquatic enemies. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you don't have great defense, so... Ideally, we'll get those armlets when we're out of here. South, then west, then south again for the other chests. 2 minotaurs. Dang it. Let's just attack like normal. Ow. How rude. Nice. Okay. Ah! I don't have enough magic. Use this. Why not? Ow. Ow. Jeez. Unfortunately, we can't use any of our tents or cottages or whatnot. Move your way. Get. Oh my god, you're so in the way. Move. Because it would be so much easier if we could just use the tents. But I know that's why. I mean, really, realistically, would you want to set up camp in a dungeon? Jeez. That can help a bit. Suppose it's down this way? Jeez. Ambushed. No bueno. Yikes. Okay. Jeez. Coral Sword seems to be doing a lot for a thief. Which is pretty sick. We've obtained 50,000. Ah! Ow. Jeez. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay. Well, we're near the stairs, which is good. Let's go back out to the field. We'll go out to the field, revive our white mage. Thank goodness. I just say it is quite amusing, just seeing them face down. Okay. Alright, we have Okay. Let's use the cottage. Okay. So we should be much more prepared to continue. I know there's more treasure down there somewhere, but I am apparently not smart enough to find it. To be fair, the guide just gives you directions. It does not give you pictures of everything. How much money do we have right now? Ooh, a good amount, actually. Okay. Oh, man. Seriously? How is our white mage already struggling? These things hit hard. That's the problem. Hopefully after all of this, we'll be able to afford some much better equipment. So I won't get beat to shit quite as bad. Cool. Alright, 3 of you leveled up. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say... there. Over that way, there are stairs. Jeez. Just torch them all. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Already poisoned. That's annoying. Good news. We have plenty of antidotes. Oh my god. There we go. Cool. Okay, we're on the 3rd floor. Follow the path until you can go north. Okay. Enter the small room on the right for a chest. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. Let us do that. Good Lord. Okay. Go south. Here. Interesting. Ow. Yikes. Come on. There's a chest here. Oh my god. Just do it this way. Cool. Got a gold needle. Those are good. Okay. Go back to the intersection and head west. Ow. The unfortunate thing is that we don't have a lot of potions. Yoicks. Ba-ba-da-ba. Jeez. Ow. Jeez. In fact, we are going to go back. Because we just don't have a lot of healing items. Ooh, these things can petrify. That's the problem. Good news is I don't have a ton of health. And we got another gold needle. Excellent. I now see the value in that one spell. Which we can afford if we make it back. The stairs are like all the way across and it's pain. At the very least, we're leveling up quite a bit, and that helps. Not as much as I would like it to, but it helps. Man, the last town didn't even have, like, potions. Like, we're gonna have to go elsewhere. Which sucks. I mean, I know we can technically flee. But for one, it's still a pain, and for two, experience. Cause see, we're leveling up. Okay. Let's see. Where's my mouse? There it is. Yeah, we may just need to go back to... Yeah. It shouldn't be too bad moving forward because that third floor is the final floor. It's that point that we'll get the vampire. Oh shit, I need to go around this way. I know things. Cool. Just need to get through this fight. We can get back to town. Get some better equipment. It's really like the mage's defense is just really killing us. Alright. Now let's use the inn. Alright. Now I'm gonna go up here first. As nice as that would be. Just doesn't make sense. Okay. Cool. That should help quite a bit. Now we know there's nothing really for us in the weapon shop. Let's take a look at... Was it this? Let's get both of these. Just because I feel like those are going to be useful. Can't learn. Why can't we learn teleport? That would be so useful, though. Well, that's upsetting. Is it something that's, like, reserved for, like, other mages? I don't know. Let's just make our way back. Stock up on healing items, because that's really going to be the big thing. Okay. Pretty sick. Okay. Ow. Cool. Excellent. Okay. Potions, please. Am I in the right place for that? Yes. Thank the Lord. A few of those. We only have one sleeping bag. Let's just do that. Let's get a ton. Get a little bit of everything. And we'll call that good, I think. Actually, just making it even 10. Okay. We have used all of our money and just completely stocked the fuck up. Which is exactly the goal. Okay. Alright. Alright. We just really want to get back there as fast as possible. So the sooner we defeat that vampire, the better. Cool. Nice. Nope. It's through here. Oh my god. At least they're not doing a ton of damage, but good lord. Excellent. Pop into the inn here. I realize I'm not talking a lot. I'm just really, like, kind of out of it, to be honest. I'm so tired. Jeez. But also focused. 'Cause honestly, I feel like the moment I look away, I'm going to so royally screw something. Okay. Not magic. Back we go. Cool. Other way. Alright, come on. Ow. Okay. Nice. Now we're just gonna hightail it to the 3rd floor. Jesus. I just really loved our fighter for some reason. Jeez. Leave the poor guy be. Well, let's get that antidote. Okay. Come on now. There we go. Nope. Here we go. Cool. Is it this way? Jeez. Nice. Is it this way? I mean, we're getting there. Maybe not the fastest way. Jeez. Okay. Alright, come on. We just need to get down to the next floor and get to that stupid vampire. And we're definitely gonna have to heal everybody up before we fight said vampire. Okay. Jeez. Ow. It's like up here. Have we been through this door? Okay. Nice. Nice. We're meant to go... Let's do this. Nice. Okay. Folks are leveling up. Jeez. Okay. That is the vampire. Hmm. Here we go. Oh, this is an earth elemental. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Nice. And we got a gold needle for our trouble. Let's just do this. Ow. Yeah, okay. Got a little bit of money. My god, get out of the way. Jesus, there's 4 of them. We were told to be careful of these, but so far we haven't had anything crazy happen. Which I'm okay with. That's you. You're the thing. Everyone else is doing okay. All things in this world are destined to end in death. The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Want a bet? Is he technically undead? What does gaze do? Oh. Well, that was pretty weak sauce, all things considered. We've got the Star Ruby. Yep. Okay. That other cave that we saw prior. Oops, we're ambushed. Come on now. These are pretty weak from what I remember. What is this? A stone slab is set in the floor. An evil force seems to emanate from within. Freaky. We'll just get through here and get back out. So we can take the giant his snack. Alright, come on. Okay, quick and easy. I just want to get out of this dungeon. That's the thing about dungeon crawling in these games. It's, like, annoying. It reminds me of the caves in Pokemon. Just, like, the constant, like, I'm constantly getting stopped by stuff. Alright, come on. Jeez. Nice. Having the spells is great. wraiths are annoying. That guy fled. Very helpful. Okay. Slowly but surely, we will make our way back to the stairs so we can leave. Oh my god. Oh god, there's so many of you. Go away. Still fire damage. Come on. Excellent. It's the backtracking that sucks. I missed escape ropes. I still don't know why we couldn't learn that teleport spell. I don't know if it's a limitation. I'm just curious. That's apparently a common question. Only upgraded black wizards. Oh, okay. So I guess we're still a basic black mage. That's dumb. I don't know how we would go about changing that. Okay. Now this we do have an item for. Nice. We're going to make it out of here, by God. Ugh. Quick and easy. Oh, and 2 antidotes for our trouble. Alright, come on now. Okay. There we go. This is the part that sucks. It's getting out of the dungeon once you're in it. But hopefully we'll be able to get some sort of exit spell or teleport. We'll have to look into that. According to this response, let's see. We need a black wizard. Southwest of Gaia, there's a castle you can airship to. Okay, it's a story event. Okay, there's a lot of information here in this Reddit thing, which is making my brain hurt. All I know is we have a black mage and not a black wizard, so he can't learn teleport. I'm sorry, Hubert. We'll get you upgraded. Like, I never call any of our other party members by their names. It's just Hubert. Not what I intended to do, but that's okay. Ugh. Ugh, scratch. Ugh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Sorry, bud. Okay. Nice. Like, the only positive is that we're gaining so many levels. Oh my god. Fire, please. I'm sure this is what my roommate wishes we could do to a spider every time we see one. Just flamethrower. Ah, thank goodness. We've made it out. So, the guide wants us to go to the inn. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight to, go straight to the Giant's Cave. Hui. Ow. I, like, pinched my finger doing that. Yeah, because the Giant's Cave is, like, right over here. Isn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Mayhaps I am wrong. Well, then we'll go to the inn. Or we'll get stopped by some ogres. It's fine. Ow. Really, we just rested. We don't need to. I know I've gone past the Giant's Cave before, I just don't remember where it is. Tells us to head west from here. Okay, come on. Yeah, the only thing is that it takes so darn long when there's so many enemies. Makes me think of, with, like, Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the monster houses. Those are such a pain, because it takes so long to get through them. Like, aside from the fact that you're getting attacked by, like, a dozen enemies at once, it just takes a long time. We're in the Giant's Cave. Hey, buddy. Cool. Alright. Alright, big guy. You have Star Ruby. Give me Star Ruby and I let you pass. There you go, buddy. Have a nice snack. Crunch munch. Nothing tastier than rubies. Okay. There's a room to the south here. So let's pop in here. Ooh, lesser tiger. Not seen these before. Nice. A great axe. Some money, and a mithril helm. Let's see. I think that's really it. I don't think our mages can take anything else that would have been his equipment prior. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. Nice. Ooh, an X potion. We've not seen those before. Alright, we have obtained 100,000 monies over the course of our game here, according to our little Steam pop-up. Okay. South towards the Sage's Cave, okay. Okay. Over here. Ow. Alright, come on. There we go. And an antidote for our trouble. We'll take that. We're in the Sage's Cave. And from here we should get the Earth Rod. It's just some pots here. Okay. I was hoping for another chest. There have been a startling number of incidences where we just walk into someone's house and they have a bunch of chests and we just take everything. So you were the ones who defeated the vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks much deeper within the cavern. Here, take this staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. Ah, I got the earth rod. Okay, so we can go even deeper. What I would like to find out before that... Come on. There you go. White magic level 6 in Crescent Lake. What the hell is that? Oh, it's like all the way over there for the exit spell. Okay, that's also dependent on the class change. Good to know. Oh, supposed to be back on the right window. Okay. So, good information to have. It just means that we're going to have to go deeper into that cavern in the most annoying way possible. But it could be worse. It's always the thought process to maintain is that it could be worse. Ow. Alright. How much money do we have right now? When the fuck did we get so much money? Well, let's get back to the cavern so we can proceed. Because other than like the knight armor, there's not really much we can purchase at this point. That is going to be an improvement on what we already have. Nice. Okay. And we'll just use, because I think we still have a cottage, right? In our in and amongst our items. Mage is getting the first hits. Alright. I wish, like many other games, you would fully heal after you level up. That's always a nice mechanic when it happens. Jeez. Nice. I was worried that it was going to be way more turns before we could finally just nuke them. Oh wait, shit. Before I forget. Yes, we do have a cottage, so we'll do this before we head down. Oh. Just cracked like half my spine in one go. That was an experience. Okay. Now, once again, we have to worm our way through the dungeon, which is very annoying. Backtracking and, like, having to go through places again is my least favorite thing. But at least we know where we're going for now. And if I go here... Ooh, the Lich is what's waiting for us behind the vampires thing. Ah! Come on. I don't really care who hits who as long as this stuff dies. Alright, come on. Cool beans. Nope. Dang it. Second time I've done that. Cool beans. Okay. Nice. We're going through even faster, which is super nice. I know there's another room with treasure in here. I could not find it before, and I don't care to try now. Ow. Okay. Nice. go. Oh my god. Nice. Now we just need to work our way back around. Ow. Oh, dang it. Good news. So we still have some gold needles. Alright. Jeez. Alright. Take them all out. Fine by me. Well, almost all of them, apparently. What? There's only 4 of them. Alright, come on. Let's take them out. There we go. Couple level ups never hurts. Get out of the way. I'm so glad that it's one of those scenarios where if you just, like, continue to walk at them, they will finally move out of the way. Oh my god. It's always our fighter. And I think that's our last golden needle. It is. That's very annoying. Okay. Let's knock these guys out as fast as I can. Ow. Jeez. Ow. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's just get through here. Okay. Oh my god, 4 of these things. I am begging and pleading. Okay. It's like I really don't need anyone turned to stone right now. That would be a huge problem. Okay. That fully restores HP. Good to know. Okay. Do we need... we got plenty of magic, actually. Not super concerned. Alright. Oh my god. All the way through the cavern to the plaque on the ground. On the lowest floor, travel north and keep to the left. Nice. Go south down a mostly even tunnel and continue until you reach the lone room on this floor. Is this not a room? Oh no, there's just a ton of treasure in here. Okay. It doesn't mention any of these chests in the guide, which is concerning. Ogre Mage? Okay, at least it didn't seem to be like insane. Okay. Got a staff. All right. Quick and simple, no problem. I will not turn down loot. Let's just see here. Ow. These guys might be a bit tough. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, why not? Cool. All right. Let's go. Come on. Cool beans. Jeez. All right. Oh my word. Knock them all out, please. Nice. Nice. Alright, parade quick, parade sample. I fear I have already mucked up the instructions for this floor. Here we go, this must be it. Nope, it's more treasure. What? Should be okay from here. Okay. Apparently did not take it out somehow. Ow. There we go. Got a tent. Dang, why are attacks just not hitting as hard? Okay. There we go. A mithril shield. More monsters. Everyone's favorite. Whoop. There we go. Come on now. Okay, another level up. Can't complain. For the love of God, don't turn any of our men to stone. Because I have no way to cure it. Thank God. Oh, there's just a set of stairs here. Was there just like a whole other floor that wasn't covered in this guide? Is that what the deal was? Ow. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, it's on the deepest... Okay, so we're on the right floor. Just for whatever reason. The guide was like, no. It should be, like, right there. Ow. Jeez. Ow. Okay. Another level up. Yeah, it's like it completely skipped the 4th floor in this stupid guide. That's really annoying. Which means there's gonna be even more for us to go through. It's like leave. Okay. There it is. Okay. And there we go. Nice. Alright. Let us... Hold on. Who's doing less than great? Okay. I probably could have said that. That's okay. Alright, we're okay there. I like how I'm stressing about wasting potions as if I didn't buy the maximum number I could carry. Okay. Let's fight this lich. I never learned how to say that. Who speaks to me? I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the lich, fiend of earth. Alright. You technically undead. I don't actually know. But hey. Helps be on the right window. Okay. Other physical attacks don't seem to be doing a lot, which is not great. I probably should have beefed up her magic before I went in here. That's the thing I did not check. Ah! Terribly unpleasant of you. Let's heal everybody up a little bit. Ow. Ooh, this is not good. It'll revive them with only like one. This is painful. Let's see how this goes. Never mind. Should have known. Waste of an item. Oh, shoot. Awesome. Oh, I thought we were toast. Thought we were completely toast. Oh boy. Nice. We restored the Earth Crystal's light. Now, for the love of God, let's fix this situation. Alright, okay. Let's actually... quick save. Now we have to backtrack all the way out of this dungeon. Do I sound thrilled? Have I just been complaining about backtracking the entire time? It could always be worse, but it could be better. Alright. Nice. I haven't tried the auto fight feature in a hot minute. I know it's a thing. I know I could use it. Okay. For the love of God, let's get out of this dungeon. Ugh. Dang. Just, like, go away. I just really like our fighter. Okay. Nice. Let's get the F out of here. It is going to take 30 years. Okay. Nice. If I recall correctly how to get out of here... Ah. Oh my god. Well, let's do this. Okay. Let us... That should be okay. Get away. Oh, god dang it. Oh, thank God. Oh, how serendipitous that we ended up with the frickin' gold needle. Okay. Fantastic. Ugh! Why? Okay. We're gonna make it out of here, by God. I'm already out of magic for those. Ow. Jeez. Ow. Okay. For the love of all that is good and holy, please just take them out. There we go. Okay, come on. Nice. We were ambushed. Ow. You move. Get out of the way. Cool. Alright. God, takes so long to get out of here. No. Ugh. I hate these stupid things. And I have no items with which to cure you, which is even better. Ow. Jeez. Alright. Okay. It's nice at least that he still levels up. Ugh, this sucks. Okay. Come on. Just need to make it out of here. There we go. Get out of the way. Ow. There we go. Man, this sucks. I don't know. Ow. Takes too gosh darn long. You move. So close to making it out of here. Ow. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, that was such pain. Yeah, it doesn't cure stone is the thing. The only thing that does that I'm aware of is the gold needle, which we don't have. Okay. Let's just use a tent for the moment. Okay. Oops. Okay. Works for me. I have no idea if resting at the end will cure stone. I would not be surprised if it doesn't. It does not. No, nothing we can do here. Very upsetting. Okay. Come on. There we go. Let's get back over this way. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, ready. Do you have anything for this? Please, I beg. Move your ass. You're in the way. Oh, okay. Oh my god, we have so much money. Okay. I came back here. Is there anything, like, equipment-wise that would be good? Kind of doubt it. Yeah, no. We'll just do a little look-see. so. What about magic? Do you have anything I might want? Eh. Move. Get out of my way. I feel like there was another set of shops. Round the bend, perhaps. Mayhaps not. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. Okay, where are we meant to go? Passing the tip of the peninsula where the Cavern of Earth is. South of... Oh, okay. So we're literally supposed to go, like, around the world, basically. Oh, I didn't even use the gold needle. Should probably do that. Would probably help. Okay. So the guide literally wants me to go westward until I come back around to the other side of the world. Cool. Love when that works out. And we got a potion for our trouble. Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, no, it straight up just does. Jeez. Are literally all of them going to attack before we get a chance? Oh. In this case, I'll take it. So we're meant to go this way. And then through here to Crescent Lake, I believe. And there should be a little town. Yes. Ew, what are these things? I mean, they look like centipedes. Okay. I guess. Ow. Okay. Here we go. Yes, the inn, please. 200 a night. Good grief. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Okay. Let's see. I would like to top off my supplies. I don't really need to, though. I like, realized in the middle of that, like, oh yeah, that's not really necessary. Alright, what do you have that is an improvement? Mithril shield, a buckler. Mithril gloves. Sell equipment that we aren't using. So sell the iron shield. Great helm. Worm killer, longsword, steel gloves. We have a staff we're not using. A mithril shield. Okay. Alright. What else have you got for me? Weapons. A mithril sword. This is actually far better. Cool. What do you have for me? I want to exit very badly. We want space for exit. But we have to become a wizard to be able to learn it. What do you have for us? Calls an earthquake to swallow enemies. Sure. We're not gonna go crazy. Okay. Whoop. Mages. I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light, guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the 4 forces that compose our world. The source of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there, and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to the civilization in the north. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us. Warriors of light, only you can do this. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Well done, Warriors of Light. You have defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. We obtained a canoe. Nice. Fitting that I would have to go all the way around the circle, but I understand the lore bit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Never mind. I can go south. It's fine. Okay. Well, where we are now is probably a good place to wrap up for the night, as we're just about at the 3-hour mark. So we got a lot done today. We defeated the vampire, we defeated the lich, restored the light to the earth crystal. We've just gotten our directions to battle the Fiend of Fire. So there's quite a lot that we've accomplished today, quite a lot to be done in the future. Hopefully when we pick up next week, we can kind of keep up the momentum. I can't remember how long this first game in the series is. Because I know Final Fantasy games can get long, especially later on, but I truly can't remember what the estimated runtime for this one is for the main story. But, I think we're making good progress overall. And it's not like I'm going to run out of anything to do even when we beat the main story, because I do have 1 through 6. The goal is to go through all of the main series games. Not sure about the MMOs, just because I haven't really played many MMOs, if, any, really. It's not really been my thing, but maybe we'll dip our toes into it. Maybe that'll be a fun, new thing among all the other new things that I do while streaming, hence Final Fantasy. But yeah, no, it should be a good time. I will be off on both Tuesday and Thursday this week. So Tuesday, we'll plan for more Octopath. Thursday, ideally we'll pick up with Pokemon, with Mystery Dungeon specifically. Hopefully, we can get through a lot of the story. I would like to do a longer stream on Thursday and try and get through as much of the story as I can, because we're getting pretty well in there, since we're just about to fight Groudon. We'll have to see. In the same realm as Pokemon, I know there is the DLC for Legends. I just have not, dropped the money on it yet. I have some other things that I've got to take care of, but with the holiday and with holiday pay, thank goodness, that should definitely be on the docket in the near future. We'll see. But for now, I think it is definitely time for me to wrap up. I know I was not talking as much as I normally would because I was so unbelievably tired. I've just not slept well, and since I'm back to my normal hours tomorrow, I've got a few extra hours to just crash. So I'll definitely be doing that. But yeah, we will definitely be back Tuesday. I'm looking forward to picking back up with Octopath. It's definitely a very different experience, and it makes me wonder why I put off playing the game for so long. But maybe you know, everything worked out, and you know, not one to, you know, say believe of fate, things like that. But hey, you know, maybe a stream was just the right circumstance that we were waiting for. So all that to say, it's late. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good one.